It's time for another episode of Speedrunning SC2. Recently, the more episodes I record, the crazier this show gets. We've been running into pro gamers non-stop. The last episode, we dominated with a Viking against Zerg. I don't know how all this craziness happens, but let's find out what today has in store for us. First game of the day against a 5'8 Grandmaster Terran, alright. Sadly, we did not get a race-specific tip in the bottom, so I do not know what race I'm gonna get, but we are gonna play Terran. Now, I have been kind of in the mood to do a fat Proxy Reaper against Terran, but this map, honestly, it just really sucks for it. So what kind of cheese are we gonna do instead? I would like to do a little bit of a weirder cheese. Maybe do like a full-on 1-1-1 Proxy. I'm gonna tell him I'm Terran, just so he doesn't... Maybe he won't scout me. Maybe we'll just play a double gas and not scout me. That's what I want. And I want to do some kind of a one-on-one proxy. I think I'm going to make the barracks at home to not be too suspicious. And then I'll try to proxy a factory and a starport and just go for like a tank air control push. Now, I always think it's so funny that I'm really happy I named myself Don't Trust Me, by the way, because I feel like it's made for some really funny interactions. But I wanted to say, tank Viking Galins are really cool. They're not common because you can counter them. But in this case, it's scary because can you beat someone pushing slowly up their ramp with siege tanks? Now, keep in mind, within the rules of speedrunning SC2, there are some loopholes to do this. For example, I have to initiate my final attack by 6 minutes, right? That doesn't mean that I have to leave the game or rush in, as long as I'm not mining. So I'm going to pull all my SCVs at 6 minutes, and I will just go for it. But I can technically still take it slow. Now, is this proxy going to be strong enough? I guess we're going to find out. Hopefully not in a painful way, but we will find out nonetheless. I'm going to set my SCV on the bottom here, because I want to proxy a factory next to his base. Not quite sure if this build is really going to cut it. Normally with this build, you actually want to proxy your barracks too. You want to make a reactor, put your starport on it so you can make reactor Vikings and have air control. But what I think is those proxies where you proxy the barracks too, they're just a little bit too fragile. Like if your opponent literally sends his Reaper across the map, he should kill you with it. And that's, you know, sometimes they miss micros, sometimes you can distract them and try to kill the Reaper, but it feels pretty rough to put your faith in the hands of your opponent controlling one Reaper and nothing else to end the game, right? That doesn't quite feel right. And then there's some more things you can do, like make one Reaper first and send it back home. But then if your opponent sends 2 Reapers, which they usually make in TVT, actually, that's not a crazy scenario, then you're screwed again. So yeah, I don't really like that. And I'm just gonna build my barracks at home. Wall off quickly and at least make him think I'm playing somewhat normal. Now, you know, as far as you can play normal, playing random with your name being Don't Trust Me, of course. Yeah, the scariest thing about this is that I'm not going to have too many Vikings, because I will skip the reactor. But we're going to see how it's going to play out. I do have my barracks at home. Actually, something I could... Okay, this actually sounds absolutely insane what I'm about to say. But something I could have done is only proxy the factory and then make the starport at home and fly my Vikings across, because then I would have reacted. But that sounds like an incredible cheese. I should try that the next time, to be honest. Make the starport and home proxy the factory, just so my tanks are fast. Because realistically, my Vikings are going to be faster than my opponents anyway. Wow, that actually sounds like a crazy creative cheese. Maybe that's something I should try for the next episode, or maybe later in this episode, even if we somehow were to get another TVT. Obviously, that's quite unlikely, but who knows. Now, I'm just slowly going to be making tanks here. One thing you can also do is fly your barracks across the map and kind of get vision that way for your siege tanks. Usually they will open with a cyclone first. I think he hasn't seen that I don't have a natural, so I'm kind of surprised that there's no like follow-up scout or anything. Or have I just brutally missed an SCV here? I really hope that's not the case. That would be slightly embarrassing, but that's okay. I feel like at this point, you know, I saw something, by the way, guys. We almost, or no, maybe you broke it already. I think we're at about 500 videos on the channel, which is insane. And in those 500 videos, I've embarrassed myself enough times, so it's no big deal anymore, really. Now, I have a couple tanks. I'm gonna move them out. This is gonna be the scariest part, because I want to be in position. Now, let's see what he has over here on the ramp. Is there something I can kill from here? That's what I'm mostly curious about. There's probably going to be a barracks here. There we go. And what does he have on the... oh, there is a cyclone. Yeah, exactly. That's what I need to be really careful for. But killing the barracks is going to be a really good start anyway. Oh, I did already make a new depot. That's what I wanted to say. Let's see. Helene is going to come in. Reaper as well. And I'm just going to keep sending in tanks. The barracks does survive, unfortunately. But also not the biggest deal. I'm just going to siege my tanks very slowly forward, one by one. Let's see. Okay. I mean, if he goes for that, it's gonna be pretty rough for him, I think. Does that reach? Oh, yes! Perfect. I was gonna say, that Cyclone looked like he moved it a little bit too far forward. And now we do have to go for it soon enough to kill that tank. And I think we've sieged in the perfect location, actually. There we go. Maybe we can even kill it? I can go for this with my Marines, actually. No, I think he's microing it a little bit too well, to be fair. So I'm gonna back off here. Maybe he has another tank on the high ground. Not yet, seems like. So I'm just gonna be playing it safe, sieging this one by one. Oh, can I? Oh, it barely doesn't reach that, actually. That is pretty lucky for me. And now I'm just gonna kill that tank. He's gonna go really early, but auto turrets are quite weak now, guys. They die super fast. I can land my Vikings on top of the siege tank because he doesn't have anything. And we have absolutely destroyed him with this push. Wow, okay. I really didn't think... I thought I would have to put like way more effort to kill, but he went instantly. And with the proxy, I just have so many siege tanks. I had 4 siege tanks here really fast. And I think this is not even the best version of the build. And we played against a 5A Terran guys, almost the same MMR as me. This was a very cool game. I'm gonna try to improve this cheese, use it again later. But for now, fantastic warm-up game. Let's go to game number 2. Alright, our playing is Liquid Skillers again. His Terran, another legendary rematch. I think we played him twice before in speedrunning. Let's see. Oh, I got Zerg again. Okay. This is gonna be a really tough one, actually, because I already did my spine... Guys, it is time. Hello there. If you guys forgot, Skillers is a Protoss pro gamer, and last time we got him in a ZVT as well, which is a crazy coincidence, by the way. Last time we got him in a ZVT, and I did win with a Spinecrawler Rush, but now I'm gonna try once again my most legendary of cheeses. I'm gonna try the Link Drop Nydus build, and I think so far... I think we've lost with it twice against Terran, but one of the games was really close, and I very clearly remember that game because we were... realistically, we won the game if it was a normal setting, but because it was speedrunning SC2, I also put all of my drones in the Nydus, and then we ended up losing. But it was a very funny game, and let's see if I can make it work against him. I can only imagine that he's gonna be very, very scared of a Spinecrawler Rush. He's probably gonna be checking for a proxy hatchery if I had to guess. I do have to say, last time he already had the perfect build to counter it. He went for a reactor first, which is really good against Zerg cheese because you just get a ton of Marines up really fast. And he might go for the same thing again. That would be pretty scary for my Link Drop idea, because if someone just has that many Marines, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with a simple 16 Link Drop. But maybe I can kill enough SCVs while he's like out or something, but we'll see how that's gonna work out. But I'm very excited to try it again, so I'm really curious how far I can take this builder. Can we beat a pro with it, even if it's off race? Obviously, he does have really good mechanics and a good understanding of the game to be a pro player, so that's gonna be interesting to see. Now he sees my Overlord come across. He might not see this one, actually. That's going to be quite nice. I'm going to make 1 Ling and 1 Queen. Then I'll go for the Overlord right after. I think I don't have to get speed right away. I think I can make the Overlord first, even though I already have 100 gas. He's going to see my hatchery slightly delayed. And I'm very curious to see what his reaction is going to be. I do have to gather this Overlord over here. I'm very curious to see what his reaction is going to be to me having a gas in a pool really early. He might expect some kind of early all-in, but then it's actually going to change into being the Link Drop, right? So that could be potentially weird for him to deal with. I am going to kill that SCV, I think. It's going to be quite close, actually. I guess we'll see. It's not the biggest deal ever if I don't kill it, I think. But at least I'm distracting him pretty well with this, so that's nice. Can we kill that at least? There we go. He is going to get my Zerglings, but once again, I do think that's completely fine. Now I'm going to make, what is it, 2 more drones? I think I make 3 more drones, actually, because I want to make a gas and I want to make the Nydus, and I want to have perfect saturation at the same time. He's going to see the lair now. All right, this is going to get interesting, guys. What is he going to do against it? I think I can make 1 more Overlord because I want to... Keep in mind, I'm doing basically an all-in after this, right? So I want to have enough supply just to be able to make a ton of Zerglings, basically. That's the whole idea here. He's going to see I have a drone. Oh, that's actually... Oh, that kind of sucks. I thought those were Lings that were going to finish, but it's actually... yeah, it was a drone there. Or no, it was an Overlord, rather. So that's a little bit annoying. Let's see if I can catch this Reaper. I don't think I can catch it, actually, but that's okay. I do need to get my Lings across the map. Can we kill that Reaper real fast? Doesn't look like it. I think he's probably just expecting a Nydus here, to be fair. So that's going to finish. And then we morph 2 Overlords over here. Oh, it's actually a little bit late, the Zerglings, though. I mean, I'm going to have a decent amount. I'm going to have at least 12 in his main base, which is crazy. And then I'm going to start the Nydus when I have, I think, 4 more gas. There we go. And now we're gonna have a bunch of links in his base. I'll wait for a few more. I'll also start the extra queen. Oh, he did see me. Oh, he knows, guys. He knows about our strategy. Oh, that's gonna make this a little bit rough, though. Because I do want to go for the Nydus. Where can I put down the Nydus then? That's gonna be the hardest part of all of this. Because obviously, I do need to get the Nydus. Wait, was that a Cyclone? I'm pretty sure that was a Cyclone there, guys. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going crazy or not. But I think that was a Cyclone that I just saw. Okay, so I'm going to try to go here anyway. And I'm going to try to cover the Nydus with the Link Drop. That's the plan, basically. Here we go. All right, I'm going to cover the Nydus with the Link Drop. So it's going to survive for a long time. And then I'm going to rally the links in the night. I'm actually going to kill a lot of these Marines already, which is really, really nice. There we go. Those are all dead. And now the queens are going to come out. There we go. The queens are here. I do need a lot of Zerglings for this. Let's see. Do I have any more Zerglings available? Every single Zergling needs to come out. There we go. A lot of queens are here. Maybe I can send these links into the natural. Oh, he does have a freaking tank over there, which really sucks for us. Let's just start killing these SCVs. I am missing. His Vikings killed my Overlord, so I actually cannot make another thing in the main. That's really unfortunate. Let's get an Overseer here. Okay, he's going to try to kill this, but I do have a lot of units here, I think. Let's go for that one. I'll make a creep tumor. Oh, we're actually not going to be able to kill this. I have to go back here. And I think he has defended up this time, guys. He was a little bit too fast on countering the Nydus. And we still haven't been able to make this one work. I really want to win with this strategy because it's so freaking cool. Now, we do have one more opportunity here. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think I killed his Viking at least. And tanks are pretty easily overwhelmed. Now, he was pretty poor all this time. I can't imagine that he actually has a lot of supply or anything. It's just the fact that we need to end this game fast that's going to make this very difficult. I'm going to give it one more try. I'll try to walk a Changeling up into his base. There we go. And then hopefully I can get a Nydus down with this final Overseer here. This is actually my last hope. Let's see. If he's smart, he just has a tank there. That's what I'm worried about. I'm just going to give it a shot. Okay. I mean, there's nothing killing this right now, which is really good news for us. Oh, no. He found it with the Cyclone. That is super, super rough. Oh, man. Maybe what if I just get it down there? That'd be really, really sick if I could. I'm going to send the Overlord here. And then I'm going to put it right in that corner. Oh, the tank can see it. Yeah, I think we're out of options here, guys. I really tried my best, but I think we have truly run out of options. I'm going to give it one more shot. I know it's 6 minutes, by the way, but I can't fully all in without putting my drones in the Nydus. Here we go. The drones are going to get into the Nydus. Maybe if I'm really lucky and he doesn't realize, I could put it down here. I'm actually... How do I stop this? Can I stop these from loading? Oh, I can. Oh, he did find the Nydus. Okay, there we go. GG, well played. I tried my best. Yeah, he had an overwhelming amount of supply. 62 supply. Stim was actually almost done as well. 3 barracks. Well done by him, but I swear to you guys, I'm not going to do this strategy every time because so far I've been losing a lot. But one time, I'm going to make this strategy work. I'm going to perfect this strategy because this might be one of my favorite strategies ever. No one does the cheese against Terran, probably for a reason, but I'm going to perfect it. I'm going to destroy one of these guys with it the next time. For now, let's go to game number 3. Alright, we're playing as Liquid Clem's Pro 6.5k. That means popping off. I feel like the first time I played him, he was... I'm going to tell him I'm Zerg because I want to do a specific cheese. First time I played him, he was 6.1. Then he was 6.3. And now he's 6.5. Now, do you guys think... Let's see. I feel like the proxy or the link drop strategy might not be quite strong enough to get him, but the 13-pull proxy hedge might be weird enough that it has a chance. So that's what I'm gonna go for. And if we can beat him, we still have to beat him. Did we beat him before? I think I only beat him in an ESL Cup run, which was almost normal play, even though I was still in a challenge, so technically that counts. But yeah, that was the only time I beat him, and since then I think I lost maybe like 3 times against him in the rest of my challenges, but that's okay. He's obviously an absolutely insane player, and all we can do is hope that this one goes our way. If we beat him with our Zerg, that might be the biggest win on the channel like ever. I know beating Ratata with my Zerg was also 6-5. That was, yeah, perhaps on the same level of incredible. Maybe even more, to be honest, because it wasn't a ZVZ, which is really not my best matchup, but let's see. He went for a relatively late scout, so I guess he doesn't like going for pylon blocks on the natural. Now, he's going to find out I do not have a natural very shortly. And then I want to know what his response is. I'm going to send a bunch of Zerglings across the map. And then I'll be making a hatchery in his wall. That's the plan. Well, let's see. I'm gonna make... Can I actually... where do I want to build it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna build it right here if I can. There we go. Okay. He's making a second gateway. So he's going for the 12 pool response. I'm not quite sure if that's what you're supposed to do against a 13 pool. I mean, the difference is very minimal. But this hatchery is gonna make sure that I can kill his gateway. That's gonna be the entire plan here. Now, I feel like so far it looks decent for me. Like, this looks like a situation I might be able to deal with. Now, let's try to get my hatchery. Oh, he's actually gonna go for... Zerglings, please do something. He's actually gonna go for the worker pool on this. That is kind of annoying, I do have to say. Now, he's gonna run away from these lings, looks like. Yeah, I don't want to fight in his choke. That's always gonna be rough. Getting some decent damage on the Zealot, though, so that's nice. And now I'm gonna start going at this gateway over here. I should be able to attack this with 4 Zerglings, I think. And there we go. Now I'm gonna maybe get a... Oh, I should have gotten a surround there. I messed it up. Oh, no. I think that might be the losing moment there, guys, because I really needed to go as fast as possible, and I was a little bit too late because I chased him. Now we have a few more Zerglings coming out, which is great. I really need to kill this gateway, though. Let's see if I can pull a few Zerglings to go for the surround. Yeah, he has an adept already, and we might be a little bit too late. Now, we are going to kill the Zealot pretty fast here, but I'm just not managing to get my surrounds off well here. I think I can start making a drone. That Zealot is barely not going to survive, but it might have done the job already for him. And there we go. It does look really weird that I just have like a freaking hatchery chilling here. The queen is gonna be what brings this together. Without the queen, there's not much I can do. I think the spine is the best option, so I'm gonna start some drones here, and then with my other hatchery, I will be making some Zerglings, of course. Try to attack this. Adepts don't have the longest range, so I can actually kind of attack this from here. Here we go. Let's start making some spine crawlers. I'm not quite sure how far the robo is. Oh, he's not paying attention. Oh, that was close here, guys. So now I'm gonna go for a creep tumor, actually. There we go. Yeah, the queen really needs to be doing his job here. There we go. Just be attacking these adepts for free. That's the plan, basically. There we go. Micro is good so far. He attacked my hatchery. Oh, maybe now we can get in. This looks like a decent fight, actually. We're gonna get one adept. Maybe we can even get a second one. We do have a really good wrap around here, guys. He's gonna lose that adept as well. Okay, that is beautiful. I thought I made another drone here, by the way. Like, when is the drone gonna show up? Now, we got another surround on an adept. Okay. I mean, it's looking more and more promising, really. Maybe we can actually just go for this. He is gonna have a battery overcharge pretty soon, unfortunately. I'm gonna make another spine crawler. He hasn't popped it yet. That's important. Maybe we can get this adept too. No. Good micro by him so far, as I expected, to be honest. I can't really expect anything less from Clem, who is known for his micro, by the way, with Terran. Now, it's still 4 minutes. It feels like we've been microing for a while, but it's still only 4 minutes in. Yeah, the problem is we do really have to go for it now, because I just don't have enough firepower to deal with the Stalkers. Now, I'm going in here because I need to empty the batteries. I know it doesn't seem like the wisest decision, but we do have to go for it. He hasn't used... Okay, there's the battery overcharge. And then I'm actually going to back off as well with the spine crawler. Now, the batteries are empty. He doesn't have a battery overcharge anymore, which is very important. I'm just going to target down this gateway, I think. Is probably the best thing I can do. Wait, I have an idea. Get ready for this one, guys. This might actually be huge. Okay, not yet. I wanted to put the creep tumor so I could actually deny that adept, but instead it doesn't look like we will be able to. I'm running in with my last Zerglings. I'm getting a little damage on the Stalkers, but I think his micro was just a little bit too good here. I think it was a good attempt, but Clem has beaten us once again, guys. These darn pro gamers, I hate it when my opponents know how to play the game this well, but I tried my best. I think I could have executed this better, but his micro on the Zealot was so good. Like I said at the start, I've chased the Zealot thinking I would surround it, but I was a little bit too late. I could have been killing the gateway instead. He would have had way less units. In the main, he had another gate, but he never had a Robo or a Stargate. That would have been the follow-up that seals the game for him, but he didn't manage to do it. I think I could have won this game. The next time I'll do it better. I know I can do it better. It wasn't my best game after all, but yeah, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you all for the next one. Adios.